Gonna see if it works. Gonna see if it works. Gonna see if it works. Mm. Mm. Gonna see if someone turns up. So, gonna see if I can hear myself. There's a little bit of delay here, I can tell. But I'm gonna go through and see if I can hear something. So, I think it's gonna start soon. So, it's a little bit of delay here. So, I hope somebody turn up. We're gonna see that I have all the things is not coming in a certain type of language. I hope it comes in English now. Ah, hello, Stephen. Welcome to my stream. Not that planned as usual, but I thought I should try at least do something today because I didn't feel for actually filming anything. So we have to see. So how are you then? And have a great weekend, you too. I'm gonna see if someone else is turning up. It's a snowy day outside, so I didn't think I wanted to do something proper. Can you hear me good or something like that? Because I don't have that good check on it because you can't hear yourself here on Restream. But I tested and I thought I could at least hear me well enough. So we're gonna see how it goes. So I'm just waiting to see if someone else is turning up because that's the thing with not planning your things and just go ahead. I like to do that sometimes, and I'm looking forward to later to actually try to catch Lucky because Lucky should have a live stream. Not sure when they have it because didn't mention the time. Maybe it's during the evening or something. I hope so. I was thinking first that I should gone away to the thrift shop or something because I have a lot of things to give away to, but might wait with it because I know Trevor want to go through his things too, and I have probably more things to go through too. So maybe I can take a little more. But this weekend at least I finished earlier, so yeah. And yeah, I don't know if we're gonna do things during the time or something, or just sit here and wait to see if someone turns up because I know the clock is ridiculous when it comes to the US people because it's probably still very early morning there, and I'm not sure if everyone is there. I'm just gonna go and pick up a drink and I'm coming soon. And I will be back. Hello, hello. Sorry, I had to bring a drink. I forgot. Uh, and I have glasses today, so I can read actually what it says. My name is Sunnis. I'm a Swedish Goth, and you can hear I live in Sweden. Just with the way I call myself. So, what's your name then? Because I guess it's not EXO. So we have to see. And I need to put on my headpiece too. Oh, maybe I don't need to use it anyway because I don't have any partner here. So maybe I need it anyway because you maybe need a mic. I just realized. Stupid me. See if I can get it in because I don't like to use two. But I thought I should take this one instead for the big headphones today because if I want to go out, I don't want to redo the hair again because that mess things around. But yeah, where are you from? Here is snowy. It's at least not as cold as it have been the latest day, so I'm happy for that. But it's still a little more that you still need to dress warm because it's snowy. It's starting to get a little slippery, but at least it's okay. It's not as bad as it could be, if you say so. I just hope that someone of my friends are showing up too. You never know with them. I have friends in UK and that happen too, and they're 1 hour behind, so we have to see. And sometimes some of the Americans shows up too, so I'm just waiting. It was not planned this one, so I'm gonna see how it goes. Uh, and there's not that much people that are really talking, so I don't know what to say. Because yeah, I wanted to rant about things, but it's easier when you have someone to talk with too. And like I said, I wanted to talk a little about golf and other stuff too. And when it comes to what I have said to people before about this year and the news about my job, so it's no updates there. But I have tried to start driving the other type of forklifts, so I actually do them too. So I'm gonna learn them a little more. So I got more of that experience. But my plan is if I can't find another job before the end of the year, I'm gonna probably start an education of some type instead to make my thing go a little better with chances to get a job because I'm that type of age. So here it's very hard to get a job after a certain age too. So we have to see, but we don't know anything at my work yet because they haven't told us anything, and it's still way too early. And how people talking about that they want to delay as much as possible because they don't want to lose the people before the high pressure time when we have during the vacation time when we actually have the most to do on some parts. So they want to keep as many as possible. So that's why they do this game with us right now. So they don't tell us, so we don't gonna apply for new jobs too early. So I think that's a little sad. But else, I try to keep my mind on something else and try to focus on being a little more positive in that type of way and hope that it doesn't matter. I see a lot of people here, but no one is really talking. I think that's a little sad. So, what are you doing and who are you? And welcome to my channel. Uh, so, yeah, I'm just a Swedish Goth, and I was just listening. I was a little late with listening on the latest episode with the Cemetery Confessions, and I was talking a lot about the 80s Goth and compare it with today and the things that goes on inside the subculture too, and the political side too, especially nowadays when it comes to like in US and even how the climate has changed even in other countries, even in Sweden. We see those signs turning up, and I think that's sad because well, it should be a safe place for everyone. I don't understand what you're saying because that's not a language I can. I talk Swedish or English. So if you want to have an answers or something from me, you have to write in some of those two, English or Swedish. But yeah, there's a lot of things going on, and there's a lot of people that try to force which person should be counted and that type of things too. So, and that's not what I want to read, Liberty. So sorry. Let's see. So So I did time out because I think we should show each other's respect here. Because this is about more real things and everyone deserves respect no matter age. And if you just come for that type of things, you're not here. And that the fucking idiot's coming again. So sorry if I swear, but I don't like that type of comments either. So I don't support that type. So we're gonna do that. Hello, Sing. How are you? I have to take away some messages. Came this type of idiots with Trump and ICE, and I don't support that type of things. How are you, Sing? How is your healing going? Is it going well? Have you taken off all the stitches by now? So yeah, and I do hope that I'm gonna get some of my friends that are um, moderators here. I can't do moderating now directly on YouTube, so I have to go through restream to other block or put things on timeout. Yeah, ignored me. I don't know if I did. Oh. And I have a man, and he's younger, but it's not that case. I'm gonna talk about things. So sorry, I'm not ignoring. I think show respect. Mm. That was good news, Silver thing, because stitches can be terrible. I know that when I didn't have stitches, but I have those. What do you call this? When they instead do the other way with not real stitches, but they put them like I forgot the word for it. But you have to take them off. A graffer, we call that in Swedish. I don't know the English team. And how I'm doing? I'm doing well. Actually, it's okay today. It's a little warmer, if you can call it warmer, when it's a lot of snow outside and everything, because we got more yesterday. So, and the winter don't seem to want to go away. But as long as it's not minus 14 and worse, I am happy, because now it's just around zero, just under zero. So I can live with that at least. So how are you doing then, else, if you don't count with all the stitches removing and that type of things too? So uh, I'm still hoping that Star soon gonna be good enough for having those gatherings too, because I think everyone is waiting for it right now. But I can understand that it's a big healing process. I can compare with my surgery, and I know that's gonna be much worse. So I understand, especially if she needs still have that thing on her body. So that's gonna take some time and probably energy and everything like that. But I also said before that I'm waiting for Lucky to do a live today too. Hopefully I can catch that in time too, because I know he's gonna open a parcel or something to him, or then more correctly. So I hope they're gonna like what I'm sending. So you're gonna see even this one, because it goes faster on YouTube. I'm taking the last of my mom's things out of the room, and Charity is going to pick up the furniture in. Oh, that sounds great, because that's meant it's gonna be easy for you to make a real closure now after what's happening and everything. And how do you feel now? Is it feeling better, and have the worst parts of everything around it come together? Because I know there's a lot of things to do, and it can feel so exhausting, because it's things you never thought you be have to handle, because you don't understand how much things you need really to do after too, and still be responsible for, even if it's not for yourself in that case. Because I remember when we had to deal with dad's things and everything like that, so it was a lot of things, even that thing that what should we do with the things and other stuff too. But my sister was not on the same level like me, that wanted to keep it as simple as possible, and use the money that should go to the right way, instead to just try to make it look like a fancy funeral instead. So, but yeah, we had different opinions of that, and still a lot of things. And even one sister said, when we got some little money after him, that oh, you can't use them yet, blah blah blah. Of course I knew that, and I knew that she definitely is the one that's gonna use them first in the wrong type of way. So I don't even get think why she did that for me. I think that because the younger one was saying something. Hello, Nikki, how are you? I guess you don't have snow, at least. We have snow and still minus here, but it's closer to zero now. It's not like -40 to -17, like it's been in the beginning of the week when I went to work. So nice to see you. You usually have your lives later too, so see what Sing is saying. He has still lots to do. My sister will come over on Monday and we'll be going through some stuff in the living room and clear this up. Yeah, there's so much to do after that type of things. And hello, Gary. Hello, Gary. Trevor is in another room, so you can't say hi right now to him. But he's home, but he decided that I should sit by the computer. I was offering I could be in the bedroom, but he thought you have the computer for this type of thing, so do it here. Yeah, it should be really fun if you had some snow in 22 degrees. That sounds much better, at least. It started to be a little too hot for me because I don't like when it's going too hot either. I want to have the word we have in Swedish for everything, lagom. Not too much, not too little, just enough. Lagom. So I want to have something in between that. So, but around 20, that's where I usually think is okay-ish, because then you can go out with the clothes you want to, and everything feels comfy and everything like that. But yeah, I said that I started to listen to the last bits of Cemetery Confession, and they were talking a lot about the goth scene and how it changed from the 80s, and that some of the goths still refuse to listen to new music, and new bands is struggling with the old, elder ones. I said, but hello, listen to our music too. It's not just the 80s music and not just this corrosion on repeat for 2 hours or something. So yeah, so but I do love to listen to new music and everything like that. It's the most exciting thing. And I know that some people also try to say that goth isn't political at all, and I still think it's not true, because there's some political in it too. You can't get away from it, especially if you want to be accepted for the person who you are. That's a bit of a political state too. Um, I'm sorry if you hear funny voices from my throat, because I don't know what's going on right now. Maybe I have a cinemoth that tried to burst out or something. I don't know. I have one up here at least. Yeah, not that big, but it's cute. I guess it's a he at least. I don't know. You don't have the half body, so it's hard to tell. Oh, thank you very much. This is actually my other pair. I have two pairs. I have one pair for work, because when I work with car parts and carry things and even gonna throw them up. So if you touch everything, so I have those things on my nose bridge, so they can break. So I don't have those at work. I only have them when I'm home, and remember to use them, because in the beginning I forgot that I have two pairs. So I try to use them a little more. They may be a little more better for my aesthetic too, when I dress up and that type of things, when I need to be able to read at least. When I don't want to be just a flying blind bat, if you know what I mean. Yeah. So what are you up to today then? Because here is not much happening. I try to hold on to my money just because I don't know about this year, and I want to pay off other stuff first to get down my living costs as much as possible if I can't get anything, and if I need to go back to the school bench too, because I have that type of mind too. If they think I'm too old, I have applied for some works, but it's only one place to have answered back. They said in this round we were not interested by you, but you can still come back later because you're not out of the game. But we went for other people. So I know they went for one at my work because she told about it. I didn't say I applied for the same, but she's much younger. So I guess that's why they take her instead. But I know that I do a lot of other things that she don't do. So, and I also know that she likes to talk more than work sometimes too. And I heard when they talk about things at work, about that thing we start a new place. Oh, we're gonna have to pretend to be someone else for 6 months, so we got our place secured, and then we can be the real us. And that means that, oh, then I can start talk and don't have to work all the time. And I think that's a little sad, because I'm that person that rather work and do my thing too before I talk a lot. but I can still talk. It's not that. It's just that I put my work before because that's why I'm working. Else I should have that type of work when you need to talk, if you know the difference. But I was thinking about that if I can't get another type of job because of my age, because here it's very hard now when you've reached a certain age. So then I was thinking maybe I have to go back and do study. Are you unemployed? And what do you do else than to survive for the day, Gary? Because it's hard when you have to pay bills and everything. So I don't know how it works in New Zealand. Um, but yeah, then I was thinking about maybe I should go back to the school bench or something. If I have two type of jobs I should prefer if I don't start working with something I already have done before or already do right now. So that is one work in jail as a guard or be a security guard, but they don't take in people that easy either, and it can be something that if you don't have the right context, it can be harder when you are older too. So then I was thinking maybe I should try to educate myself to a lower type of nurse because they are screaming after that type of people everywhere. But that is for 2 years. It's 2 years of studies in that case. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be old in that case before. But I know that it's more secure that I can get something. I probably can get something before the 2 years too if I started that type of education. But we have to see. It's still 10 months before last December, so still a long way to go. And our company is not telling us anything at all. But that sucks too because everybody it's so strange vibe at work right now because we know everything. We do everything for our customers to make them happy, but you know, Pennywise blooms, single, never married, no kids. No, that's good at least. Something good with everything, Gary, because that makes life so much easier when you don't have to think about kids. It must be very terrible to be in certain positions, especially if you have other people to be responsible for too. And this is actually really good to drink. And they actually use real fruit for it that should be wasted from shops and that type of things when they start to get a little mushy or something. So instead for just throwing them away, so they reuse it for the drinks instead, and then taste delicious because they work even for people that have done my surgery. At least I can drink them, so I'm happy. And now I'm stuck in my dress with my with my bracelets because it's little lace in it too. So in some parts, even if you can't see so much of it. So you just had a nice coffee. I love to drink iced coffee when it's hot outside. It's not directly hot here, so I think. But I know Trevor like iced coffee. He used to buy one of them. I don't know if forgot which brand it is, but it's one of the bigger brands. So, but he's really into iced coffee. But I like to drink cold when it's very hot outside. So, but right now it's not that hot. So, and it's even a little chilly inside because here we can't regulate the heating that much because it's go in another type of warm system and they decide how warm everything should be. So you don't have to agree with them that it feels warm. It's just that they think, oh, we got enough for everything. So, but people are complaining, and you older you get or something, people have problem here to stay okay. And then during the summertime, it's goes so bloody warm instead. So you're dying of the heat instead. So it's nothing is enough. Hello, hello. So yeah, that's the thing too. So you never know what's going on. So ah, you always drink cold. I drink like this type of drinks. I drink cold, of course, but I can drink them in room temperature too. So I don't mind if they go a little warmer, that type of way. But because I'm freezing very easily now, especially after all the weight loss too, so I need to get something in, and that's why I've been eating soup at work most time the latest weeks because it's been so ridiculous cold that if it's really cold outside, it's definitely cold at work too because when they open all the gates and everything, you got all the cold air coming in, and you know exactly when they have opened everything around because you feel the everything is dropping and you feel the cold coming, and everybody goes with even jackets inside and that type of thing. So you even have people that use hats and that type of things to warm the hats. So that's cold it can go. So hello Rick, how are you? Is it snowy where you are, or is it good temperature, or just rainy, or whatever? Here it's still snowy, so but I guess it's just under zero. But I can hear that they go and take away some snow outside now because we have that type of house building we live in with the flats that you go on the outside and then you go into the stair section for going to next level. So you were professional diagnosed. At least you got that, because I hear that over here that people have problem to even get that type of help nowadays because the healthcare system is going down with everything, and the politicians they decide over everything. So they try to run everything like a company. They're gonna gain money everywhere, and you can't count that way when it comes to healthcare and that type of thing. So. Um, Sorry to hear that thing. You need to use something on your head then. At least I have learned now to use that type of things when I go out. But the problem is if you put up things with your hair, so then you ruin everything too. So it's hard to combine everything. But I think it's perfect when we go food shopping only in the Saturday mornings, because then I don't have to do anything with my hair. I just put on my cap and I'm ready to go during the winter time. So I don't have to do anything. No one can tell that I haven't even brushed my hair if I don't want to brush it. So no snow here in Kent. Ah, that sounds at least good. I'm so tired of this weather right now. I want to have a proper spring or something, but it's a bit early. But they also said that this type of weather is still holding its grip, so we have to see when we can get a little better. But they promised a little warmer, but just temporary for a while, so then it can go back to the cold again. But I'm so tired of having those minus 14 and minus 17 Celsius all the time. And the few times we haven't had it and have like only minus 7, then you have the wind instead that makes it down to the same degree as it was when it was colder. So it doesn't matter really. It's still terrible to go out when you feel your whole face. So even if you dress the rest, so you still have areas like your nose and your chins and that type of things are still in the air, so you feel how bloody cold it is, especially when it's windy. So that's terrible. So it's not much be looking cool Goth directly when you go out in that type of weather. So and it's not like you want to go for a walk either because it's so cold. So but today I think it can be okay-ish to at least go out because today is warmer. But it's a little more slippery instead because we got more snow yesterday. It started during the evening, but right now it's not snowing at least. So Gary, stop it. I thought you first was referring to another prince, but now you try to be a bit naughty, I guess. Yeah, but yeah, it's a lot of things going on, and there is other channels that I like. Now I forgot the channel name. It's Black and Bones or something that I like to watch too. It's another golf that usually talk more about the 90s golf, a little like Angela Benedict, but in another version. And she is really funny too. And she do different type of reaction to music that people have begged her to listen to. It's not always golf bands, and I thought it was actually really cool when she did the last video because she went on that type of music that made you fall into the golf hole that wasn't golf, but golf still like, if you know what I mean. So, and she talked about some bands that like In Excess and those bands, and Peter Gabriel and some more. And it was really funny to hear that and hear the similarity, even if we're not living in the same part of the world, we still have some similarity when it comes to the music. And I also mentioned it other because he wanted people to say what more type of music, but I can see a regular that started you to get into that big hole in the 80s. It was the new wave that opened it up. So if you do witchcraft, it's my secret to know, but I do know what I'm doing. So you can always take a guess or something, or you can watch more videos with me. So maybe you fall over something. Lonely cat woman. I wish I had a cat because cat is really much more pleasant than some people, like you maybe. I used to have cats, and I have dogs too before. But right now, with the cost here in Sweden, at least when it comes to the vets and all the type of things, and you need to give them yearly injections for different kind of things too. So it's too expensive. So I'd rather not having something that take a chance that the people say that I don't take care about my pets proper. So if they go sick or something, sometimes you can be lucky. You can have a very healthy pet. I was lucky in most of the cases, but I had some of my pets did have some issues, especially with age. So, and that went expensive too, even if you had an insurance for it. No, I didn't sacrifice my cats. It's just that when I moved to the first place after I moved out from my house, you were not even allowed to have any pet there back then. Nowadays, I saw that in that type of place they have actually relieved that rule so people can have pets now. But it's not that big flats in that building either, so I'm not sure it's so nice to have a pet in a smaller flat either all the time, especially if you're gonna be inside indoors all the time. So, and I live in the outskirts of a town, so and very close to the highway too, and I can't secure this flat enough for a cat. So, and I never sacrifice animals. I can sacrifice you if you are stupid or not show respect. Should happily sacrifice you in that case because I don't like people that don't show respect to others. So that's what I say. Mm. So, Sing, what are you up to this weekend then? If you're still here, I can't see you right now in the text. It's go too fast sometimes when people write, actually, when they finally write. And Ricky, what are you up to? What's the time, Mr. Wolf? Here is the soon 12. So it's the middle of the day. So 50 minutes left to 12. And then it started PM time in Sweden. So yeah, you're still there. Good to know that. Yeah, so there's a lot of things going on in life, and still thinking of what I'm gonna do more videos about because I'm not so sure when you can't shop that much. Want to keep the money in a lower case, so you have to wait. So just sorting stuff out. Which movie are you watching? Uh, I saw last weekend. I thought we were watching Xeno. Have you seen that one? Uh, it's about a xenomorph too, but not in that type of way you also used to see when you watch all those alien ones, because this one was actually a little more cute in its way, even if it still was a xenomorph. But if you have seen it, you know what I mean. But I think it's really hard to find movies nowadays because it don't seem like they're releasing that much good ones right now, or even releases anything. Because even when I'm watching what they show at the movie on cinema here, is nothing interesting. So you haven't seen that one. I can recommend it if you like that type of movies with xenomorph in it. So I can recommend it. It's not like the alien ones, but it have its points in it. So I thought it was very worth to watch in that type of case. So horse riding. You're back on it. How is going? Was it different to go back to it after being away from it for a while? I haven't been on a horse back for a very long time now. And last time when I tried, it was actually on big horses, and I'm not that keen of the big horses. Even if I'm 5'8", I still prefer Icelandic horses. That is a little more my comfy zone when it comes to horses. So I guess I never liked the really high horses. Like you can see that military and police ride around on, because they are too high for me. And it's very hard to get on them too. But I know that nowadays they use pallets of them and uh, jump on. So no, first time. What did you have for horse then? Do you know which horse you're gonna get? Or is it different ones you're gonna get every time, or is it the same one? I don't know exactly how it works. So, the I would love to try to ride on Icelandic horses again. Go out for that type of thing when you can buy for some hours and maybe go out in the nature and that. And see how it goes. And but it's expensive. I saw how much it took for it, so it's expensive to go there. So if you can be honest, only if you're respectful. But remember, we don't have to be similar, and we don't have to like the same things. So, but you tell what it is, and as long as it's respectful, you are welcome. But as I say, it's not sure we're gonna agree about things. So, Irish Cob, they are beautiful. I love that type of horses because they have often these two colors and very long and everything like that. I don't know the words in English now, but you know the hair, the tail and the hair. They look incredible. Was it the black and white or something you were riding, or some other type of color? There's a hint of danger in you. What should that be for danger? I'm a sweet person, as long as you show me respect. So I'm not a danger for anyone if I'm not threatened or something or have to defend myself. But I think that goes for everyone. And you seem a little more dangerous because you have the word venom in your nick. So who's the most dangerous? Black and white thing. You need to take a picture on the horse. I'm very curious to see how it looks like because I love that type of coloring. I've always been weak for two colors horses. I wanted to have a two color Icelandic horse too. I was on my way to buy one, but that one got some issue with eczema during summer, so I stopped that buying. So and no, Jesus is not here, so bye bye. Okay, that was a word to describe it, but I guess it's just because I'm not like the most people in my age. I'm still a goth and I'm still old, so it's not what people usually see during my age. So maybe that's why. Yeah, looking forward to see that one thing. Because I do love horses too. I miss that part too, but I don't miss it during winter times because all the issue you have when you should go out and riding and take care about them with ice and snow and everything like that. So, and there we got another idiot coming in again. So we're gonna see what we can do about that. So, we're gonna do something about that one too. So if you don't behave when I don't have my mods in here, so hello Trevor. So I'm gonna block you or put you on timeout. That's to show people that don't come and force your beliefs on anyone, and don't come here and don't show respect. That's what I'm saying. So, and I don't know why that highlighted that thing because I didn't want that. Mm. So let me take that off. Comp. What's more are we gonna talk about? Because I don't know how long we're gonna stream for, but I think it's nice to see at least some of my friends here, so that's quite nice. Yeah, still only have the news about that. I already told about that. We're looking forward for November when we're gonna see Sisters of Mercy. I thought it was 2019. I saw them last time, and it's in the same place too in Gothenburg. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm gonna have to take a day off that day because I'm not gonna rush to Gothenburg directly after my shift because then I don't even have time to shower, and I refuse to do that. So, nah, I don't think you can look like a twat. I never pronounce that word correctly. Trevor always say it. I do it wrong. So I don't think you just feel like that. So, and why did it highlight that thing? I don't even understand that. I don't know how to take that away. I put you there instead, Sing. I think that's better. If you get even a better message, you can put that there because I rather highlight that one instead. So, but yeah. Uh, so what are we gonna talk about more? Is this another one coming in that do this? It's the same one, or put that on timeout again? Oh, because I am of that opinion. If you have a belief, you are fine with having it, but don't push it on others. You don't know what I believe in, and I don't care what you believe in, as long as we show respect to each other's. We don't have to believe in everything in the same thing. And I bet if you are that type of Jesus lover, we don't believe in the same thing. Or what do my Trevor say in that type of case?
What case?
Believe in Jesus or not? Good morning, Brian. How are you? How is it weather where you live in the UK then? I guess you don't have snow either like the other ones. Yeah. I'm not sure how you take away those things when you're highlighting messages too. So I don't know if you can take that off now. So yeah. So we have to see. I don't know if I click it one more time. I don't want to hide it. So that's good. I think that worked. I hope I didn't do anything for you now, Sing, because sometimes it's a little hard to know how things. You had lots of rain. Uh, Rain is not fun either, but I'm used to rain too because I live in a town that is known in whole Sweden for its rain, even if they have evidence that it's not the most rainy part. But people usually refer this place for being very rainy. So no rain for the moment. That at least better because then at least you can go out and enjoy the day. Here it is not as cold as yesterday, but it's very snowy. And I start getting very tired of this weather. I want to have spring right now because it's not fun to dress layers on layers on layers and freezing all the time. Even if it's warmer today, so at least it's not that bad. So I can't complain that type of way. So, but yeah. So, what are you up to today then, or this weekend? I don't have that much plans. I was thinking first doing video, but I have only already done a video for next week too. So it's not like I have to rush to it, so I can wait a bit. Because sometimes when it's going cold, you don't really feel for it either in the same type of way. And I was thinking of doing some parts, but sometimes we don't have the same type of things over here, so maybe people don't think it's exciting. So it's like if I go to the thrift shop, so people don't like to be filmed there. It's not as easy to film things either, so it's hard. So and it's not that much to thrift over here either. So I don't think it's gonna be interesting enough, especially if you're gonna do Goth thrift shopping. So I was sorting out my leather jackets yesterday. Is there something you're gonna do some do it yourself or just get rid of or something or try to see if they still fits? I actually have a big leather coat that I had since around 2000 or something. Maybe some, yeah, in the beginning of 2000, I think I bought it. So, and it still looks as new, and it fits nowadays too. So that's good. So I'm a little bit like that. I don't use it that much, but should I keep it or should I give it away? But it's a very expensive one too. So back then it cost a lot. So it's not like I feel for giving it away in that type of way either. So it's not gonna come to the thrift shop itself in that type of case. I know they're gonna go up to some type of um, when they have to bid for it, and I think that's not fair when they got it for free in that type of case. Ah, you need to wear it more. Yeah, you can always do some creations on it too. I've seen people that had done magnific paintings on the leather jacket. There are special type of colors for it too, and you can do something that is very goth too if you want to, or look very cool. Be your type of imprint in it too. And I know that I follow a man that is not goth. He's into metal, but he do these hiking videos. He's called Alan Metalman, and sometimes he do about gothic weekend in Whitby, and some even about the steampunk that goes there. And he goes around on something else, but most mainly for hikings or is showing reviews for places to be when you're eating or staying over for. And his son, he got one son, and I think the son's name was Lee. He do actually really good paintings and that type of things on leather jackets, and they're looking awesome. And I think he did things even for Motionless in White. Hello and morning star. So sweet to see you in my stream. I have missed you a lot too because I know you have very low energy and pain and that type of thing. So I understand that you're not that active, but I'm still waiting for the day when we can do this golf gathering too. And Trevor asking every Friday now, are you having any golf gathering? And I have to tell him, no, I haven't heard anything, haven't had any mails. I don't think it's gonna be this weekend either. And I haven't seen start doing so much videos either. So I guess she still got a lot of pain and other issues too. So, but I hope you're healing up well and that tests went well. I hope so at least because I want you to go back and be the star you're supposed to be. So, good day, good day. Good day. I guess people could understand that even if you don't speak Swedish. So you understand that good dog is good day. So that was not that hard. In that type of case, it can be very easy to guess the word. So, uh, which part of Sweden are you from, Nia? Nia Marie. I'm sitting outside Borås, if you know where that is. Not that far away from Gothenburg. Uh, you had to read out. Was there something wrong with the test before, so they did some sloppy thing and had to do them again, or didn't it show the results they wanted it to? I'm still waiting for getting contact again from the doctors because I had applied to try to get this removal of my weight loss with skin. At least that part you can get for free if you've been approved, but I haven't heard anything. And I'm just afraid that it's gonna come too late, and if I don't find something before next year, so maybe I can't do it. So, your dad was Danish. I thought you lived in Sweden. So sorry, but you understand Swedish too. So mm. You don't have to be sorry, Star, because we understand that very much. Hello, hello, Lucky. Good to see you in. I should need some mods today because it's been crazy in the beginning. I have to take away people myself, both block them and taking them on temporary timeouts because you got this yeasty stuff and you got other crazy stuff coming. So but the Star, you shouldn't be sorry because we know that you still suffer after the surgery and everything. We want you to be well enough. So, that's good to hear, Sing. I'm happy that the results went back good too. And I was just the same, Lucky. Do you have a live today and run which time? So I know because I don't want to miss it this time because last time you went on live on a weekend, the YouTube didn't even tell me, so I didn't know you had live back then. So yeah, but my live is not pre informed. It's just something that okay, I do a live now, so because I don't do much, and I didn't feel for doing a video today. So I still have a video in advance. So I don't have to feel forced to make something this weekend. So you don't have to be sorry that you didn't know because as usual, this is a spontaneous one, and I just wanted to come in and chat a little and hope that some of my friends should show up too. And now I see many of you in the same chat too, so I'm happy for it. So thank you very much for joining. So I'm really pleased. What are you up to then, Star and Lucky? What are you doing this weekend? Something fun? Sometimes that happens to me too, seeing that it's impossible to comment on some live, some shorts too. I don't know what YouTube is doing, but I also have that problem latest weeks that the comments goes to the wrong videos too. So I don't even know what's going on. You comment on one video and suddenly it turns up on completely others. So it's ridiculous. They have some bug in the system, so I don't know. Um, and Nick is still here. That's that's good to know. It's really fun to see. Yeah, it looks like a lot of people. I saw Countess even told about this thing with the error issue too, about comments too. So doing things to uploading and that type of thing is went error and that type of thing. So I guess it's something that YouTube is doing right now. So, and I know that even my showings on some things that usually had okay showtime, at least for me, have gone down a lot, except for some things. I had a blow I have, for me, it was a really viral thing going on when I showed the food we were eating during Valentine's Day. When we showed Trevor's food that came in that hot in the restaurant, we were eating Turkish food. And I didn't even believe how much people that were watching that clip. It was ridiculous. And I was saying to Trevor, I'm doing the wrong type of content, obviously, because I'm doing Goth, and here you see I show some food in from a restaurant when it comes in, that hot and everything. And suddenly we have over 22,000 shows on that one. It was went crazy. But I'm not gonna change. I'm still a Goth, and I'm still gonna be who I am and do whatever I feel for because I'm not just stuck in one box like I usually say in my videos too. Because I am a person, I have different interests and different days. Sometimes I feel comfy, sometimes I want to dress up, sometimes I want to be more extreme and everything like that. Um, Sorry to hear that you still have so much pain, Star. But at least you try. At least you try. So that's all that matters. Don't give up. And to actually do some exercise help everything heal fast too. Uh, uh, Good question from Nikki at least. Yeah, I don't think it's always send out the notification for things too, because I'd never get directly any notification about you either, Lucky. So I don't know what they do because I know that I have marked I want all notifications, but of some reason I got notification of those people that I don't follow directly. I am following them, but I don't watching their videos directly that much because I have limited of time. I have some people I love to watch so I stick to them. And if I have time over, I can watch more. But it's not like I'm gonna spend all my time on YouTube either because I am a YouTuber too. That takes little time too, even if I'm not that professional like Star when it comes to making videos. So I'm still trying to do my part and it's still taking some time no matter what it is. And especially when you do like crafting videos when you're gonna show do it yourself things. It can take a lot of time because even if it's an easy do it yourself, so there's so much things that you need to set up to get it to work, and then you're still gonna have to edit and go through and see how it looks like and if it's good enough. So, but I still think that YouTube have a big issue right now with everything, and they still have problems with. They try to just show some channels, and it seems like some channels that are more new and smaller got a more now push from YouTube if they are lucky and be in that flow right now. Because I see some that even goes up with the subscribers very fast, but when you watch their viewers to see if they do something different, so they don't actually have that many views on their videos, not even on the shorts. So I don't really get why all the subscribers is coming from, especially when I fight to keep mine because YouTube is taking off all the time. And I don't think it's people that unsubscribing all the time. I think it's YouTube that do something. So yeah, it's always good to have that. I agree, Nikki. That's why I have asked some of you and put some of you to be mods on my channel, even if I usually don't have my lives that often. So yeah, they're gonna take some time. So it's always the case. You can build up muscles and everything like that, but when you lose them, it goes very fast. So just take your time. Even if you do something for just a few minutes, but you maybe have a goal. Do movements for 1 hour a day, but you don't have to do it 1 hour at a time. You can do it 5 minutes and then rest, and then you do 5 minutes, but try to get it for 1 hour, if you know what I mean. That's the way to go. You don't have to rush everything. You need to get your energy back, and you need to build up everything again, because it was a hard thing you done, and it's a big thing. And I guess this trauma for the body is still gonna be with you for a long time, even if when you start to feel better. So that's the same thing that went with why they say when you do other type of surgery I have done, it takes up to 1.5 year before the body starts to settle, because it's still a trauma inside the body that the body can react on, even if everything is healed after some weeks and that type of things, and you start to gain your energy back and muscles and that type of thing. So inside the body is still going on a lot of things. So, and your thing was big. So I think you're doing really well as well, because I'm not sure if I've been in that much pain I should be able to even do a video, because it should be terrible. It should show up directly that I'm in so much pain. So yeah, it should be nice and slow. I agree with Nikki there. So don't rush it. Just take your time and do it in small steps. And then when you feel that you can do a little more, extend it with a little bit, but not overdo it, because then it can be like a failure and you have to start all over again. So better to rush it slow, but maybe have a goal that okay, I maybe can't move that much for this or stand up for that long time, but try to build it up in small bits, but have like a goal. I do it for 1 hour during the whole day. So what the drag is getting old. I'm not sure what you mean about that, but everyone is getting old. You can't escape that either. So welcome to the gang of the living. That's how it goes. We we are giving birth, we are living our lives, and we're getting old, and then we die. That's the life, the cycle. Uh, no, that feeling, star. It's not easy, but you're gonna get there. You're gonna get there. Just don't worry too much over it. Just do what you need for getting there. And I hope you can start eating a little better too. So, because I know that you had problems before the surgery. So, I hope you're coming now to the state that you actually can start eating again, because that is the most important, to give the right fuel to your body to heal. So that would be fine. Hmm. I'm not sure how long I have been streaming for. I don't seem having any. time for it. Yeah, not even on YouTube is showing, so I'm not sure how long I've been streaming for. But I can do a little more because I know what I need to eat next time, and I'm not gonna eat in front of the camera every time because sometimes people think when they come on my live, oh, now she's sitting and eating again. I'm not that type of channel that gonna show myself sitting and eating, but I'm still drinking. Yeah, I agree. But some movements are good too. That's what they told me. But I also know that it was a big difference from my type of surgery too. All people that done the bypass handle everything much better. The one that did the sleeve that I wanted to do first, but when I started my surgery, they saw that I have a big hernia inside my stomach, so they needed to stop that plan. So so I shouldn't get reflux problems in the future and have to come back and do that again to do it to a bypass. So everyone that did the sleeve was so much worse. So I guess the sleeve people can understand more what the star went through because they are taking away the whole stomach and just keep a little bit. So I understand that bit, and I think that people need to know that it takes some time. Ah, your friend had a surgery via bypass too, yeah. And I think the bypass is better in some type of way, but that also give some problems that you need to think about in the future. You need to have um, weight all the pluses with the minuses and that type of things. And for me, when I have pain, I can't take ibuprofen and that type of things because it's only paracetamol I can take. And if I take something else, I'm gonna end up in hospital too, and it's gonna be even worse than it went for Star in that type of case. I can't take that ibuprofen, so I see you try to sort things out here in the stream too. Yeah, I know that is hard because I still try to find the right things, and sometimes I forget how to do things, and then oh, now I have to put everything in. I was first doing by the phone itself on the stream, so I could do it the lazy way. It's not so much easier. But Trevor said, "You take the computer this time, so it's there for it." So that's why we set everything up. So just put up the backdrop so people don't see what you have behind you, because behind me you're gonna see all my laundry on drying. So and that's not nice to show people directly. So any performing musicians here? Not right now. Not what I know about. But I know that Star do some singing too. So that's right. And really good ones too. So and I have tried to sing too, but maybe people don't want to listen to that all the time. Hmm. Try to catch up with what everything. What's a favorite girl? I don't know what you mean by that. Poppy Playtime 5. I'm not a I'm not a player, so you play guitar. Is that a real guitar or Guitar Hero, Nikki? I used to play a real guitar when I was younger, but I think I have forgotten how to do it. So, but that was something I went through. But it was so many years since I played, so I don't even I don't remember how to do it. But I think the first real song we learned on guitar was "One Way Ticket." If you remember that one, Nikki. Oh yeah, it's a real guitar. You never know because so many people are gamers here. So I'm not a gamer, so you never know. And I know PS5 and those are popular game consoles too, and we have that at work on one of the things. But I don't work with it. part because it's just a little group that handle that custom. So, but like I said, I'm not a gamer, but I used to have an early PS, but I used it mainly for even if I tried Guitar Hero back then, and of course you have that. What was that song that it always was? Oh no, I forgot the name on it. I'll probably come back later. Barracuda, I think was the one that everybody was playing. So it was not really my thing. I had it more for the karaoke type of thing because I love that type of thing. So that's my type of entertainment. So I like the karaoke part. So you found an electric guitar. Have you tried this thing? Uh, and the only gaming I did was back in the days. You know when you have Commodore 64, you have like this little cassette player and you put on the game and it's not directly advanced, but that was my type of thing. And I remember that my favorite game on Commodore 64 was Neptune's Daughter, I think it was called. And of course, I played Le Mans. That was like a car competition game. But I was more into other type of things instead because pinball machines were much more funny in my eyes back then. But that was in the 70s and the 80s when I was a kid. So, but I think my interest for when it comes to computer games ended up when Amiga 2000 came because then the game started to be more advanced. That I have so hard to remember all the keys and everything what you should do to get everything sorted. And plus, I thought all those games that at least that boyfriend had back then I played on Amiga 2000 was so boring because it was those strategy ones with wars, and you should take like a aircraft and go ahead and bomb your enemy and that type of things. And it was green, green, blue, blue, green, green, blue. It's happened nothing. I said it's so boring. So I didn't want to do it. Uh, so I'm not the right person to be a gamer, and I've been living. Oh, I see now. It starts snowing again. Oh, for fuck's sake! I need to move. I need to move to a better country. I don't want more snow. Stop it. I had enough. Does anyone else want the snow? My accent, it can be because I'm Swedish, if that's your problem. So I can't help it. English is my second language. If you want to listen to proper English, you have to listen to my other half that is from UK. Then at least you got proper English, British English in that type of way. I'm not sure what 24 inches is because I can't that. We use centimeters and meters over here, so. Do you like parrots? I think they're funny. At least the one I see on video, I follow some of the cockatoo and that type of things that are hilarious. Especially those that I learned to put on Alexa and that type of things. I'm dying every time I see those videos. So. Thank you, Nikki. Good day, good day. 50 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm not sure what Fahrenheit is because I need to go to some convert them because we use Celsius over here. But I know that some people in the States actually use Celsius too. So it's not always about Fahrenheit. But Fahrenheit makes me very confused. And you ask about good hiking in Sweden. Yeah, there are a lot of different type of hiking. What type are you thinking about? Are you thinking about forest hiking or hiking in the Alps or something? If you go for the later one, you need to know how to deal with it, have a good condition and everything, because that can be dangerous even through summertime sometimes. So So it's not just go out for a walk because you don't have any contact with people for a very, very long time. And it's not always that you have that much time to reach for a shelter either on those trials. But there is good places to walk everywhere. So if you like to be in the nature, Swedes love the nature. So I guess it's very good. -19. We had that the other day, so that's cold. It's very cold. But it's even colder in the north. I'm living in the southwest part of Sweden, so our country is very long compared with that part. It goes much faster to go in that direction, but if you're gonna go that direction, it takes a very long time. If you go from south to north. Uh, so yeah, but let's see what people say more. I don't know all those type of with the huggles back. Yeah, yeah, but it comes snow and you don't really like it right now because now it's going a little warmer. So now you start to get that type of snow and on the ground that makes it more icy. So that's not good for animals either because it's gonna go this hard shelf too. So wild animals have a little harder to find food and that type of things too. Is that 6 p.m. UK time you're talking about, Lucky? Because that should be around 7 my time then. But that would be fun. Is that on YouTube directly then? Because I don't know how it works. Oh, street party, Nikki. That sounds good. Are you going out for some hola hola? Dancing? Be a dancing queen, young and sweet, only 17. Hmm. I waited to see what Luck is saying about the time. I think that should be really great. If you want me to join, if that was me you were asking, I'm not sure because you're talking with each other too, so it's not 100% sure I know which one you're talking to for the moment. But I know that I will catch the live. So if I know the time, I'm gonna see that I'm ready for it. And if I need to be still dressed, I'm gonna keep this outfit on and my makeup. So okay, yeah, we can sort it out. It's around 7 my time then. So I'm not 100% sure how it works on. Yeah, you can do that, Lucky. You can do that. I just keep an eye on Instagram back then. So that would be nice. And not, yeah, that was not bad that you could hear that it was another song I tried to do. I'm not that best singer, maybe, but at least I try. Try to do my part, if you know what I mean. So yeah, but I hope you're gonna have really fun on your party, Nikki, because at least you have 22 degrees, so at least that's gonna be so much better than having that. See the loop I draw all night. No, that's a good song. It's not directly one I can, but cause just wanna have fun. So, and yeah, that's the type of music that I loved since I was a kid too. So you can't take that away from me because that was what I grew up with. But I think the most Swedes couldn't avoid directly. So yeah, and I hope you have a good coffee because I'm gonna soon end up the stream because it's soon time for me to prepare for my next meal because I need to eat a little more because I done my surgery and that type of things. So it was really nice to see you, Lucky, and see you later because I'm looking forward to it because that sounds amazing. So split your breakfast in a car, Gary. It's not that often I eat breakfast in a car anymore. Hello, Miss Marzipan. How are you? Have you been out on something fun this weekend? Because I never know, because sometimes you have been already on some type of things. I'm so looking forward to see what you show next time, because it looks incredible that you have all those possibilities and this don't have to cost directly anything to go on them too, as long as you can be up that late. But this is for you too, Marissa. Yeah. It was really nice to see people coming and going too, and so many of my friends here too from my Goth family. So that's really nice. Yeah, have a great day, Lucky, and looking forward to tonight then. Big Goth hugs for you, and have a nice day, you too. Oh, that was exciting. I didn't expect that, but that was fun. And I know why I don't want to visit, because Lucky have already told that in shorts before, so I'm looking forward. I hope you're gonna like what was in the parcel. So you discovered ABBA in Denmark before they were even available in the US. Yeah, I guess when you live in the Nordic countries, so you probably discovered this type of music. And ABBA was really big. They were exploding everywhere. And I think even Marissa, that lived in Australia, maybe heard about ABBA back then, because I think they were big even in Australia and that type of thing. So that's a band that really, really stand out from the Swedish thing. Even if we have a lot of bands and music and even people behind the music that is big even today. So mm, you can't do that in this thing with a band. Just try or warm up. Um, you celebrated the Lunar New Year tonight. Ah, what are you gonna do for special, or is it just a secret or something? I never celebrate directly those type of things. I'm very bad when it comes to those type of things. I just take days as it comes. Right now is to keep myself, try to be on a positive mind, and you know what I'm talking about. So because you can't always look for things that are gonna happen long back in time, but I hope that I can sort things before that. So you were on vacation in Denmark. I've been to Denmark sometimes. It was very popular when I was younger to go over to buy cheap alcohol, because here in Sweden you can't buy alcohol in the same way that the most countries can. So, oh dear. At least I had time to see that one, but at least Miss Marsman did her job in that case. And I say, please come in and show respect. So it's not good to be that kind of person. So if you're that sad type of person, you should go and talk with someone that work with that type of problems, because that is not nice to go into some stranger's stream and put that type of things down. It's very unrespectful. So, and we don't support that type of behavior here. So, and I do have a lot of mobs in right now. So think of it. They're gonna do everything to keep the shop clean. So, and I don't have to do it. I had to do it in the beginning because I didn't have any of my friends in for the moment. So, and yeah, I don't understand those type of people, and I don't really support that type of behavior. So, and that's why I think a lot of things are going on everywhere in the world, especially in the US for the moment. So I don't know what to say about things that happens, because it affects people even if you don't live in those countries. Because yeah, you know, oh, Chinese food, that's tasty. Even if I prefer Thai food, if I have to choose from Asian type of food, you go to it and oh, she passed away. Oh, I'm so jealous, Marissa. I have seen them on Subculture Festival and even slept in the same hotel. They sat in the next table where we had breakfast too. So really shy they were. She passed away. Catch some Fred again, Jamie T. Lies. I'm not sure I could that one. You had a half Red Bull energy drink. I can't drink that type of things. It's still too much sugar in it. So, and No, we don't do that. So should we try to see if I can get that person? And now we have blocked that person. I hope. Hmm. Yeah, I don't get it why they don't have to come in and do that type of things. This is the same person again. I thought I was. Oh, I don't know why I can't block it. So I blocked it on Restream at least. So, oh, it's so complicated sometimes when you try to do it in two different places at the same time. I have my phone and I can see YouTube directly, and I have the Restream too that shows much more. But it's a learning process how to do it even there. So, but I don't accept that type of behavior. So please be nice. And we are many people. You don't know what people go through either. So I think it's better to try to share the positive sides and that type of things. And by the way, to the people I know, have you watched any movie you can recommend? The latest one I saw with travel last week was Zeno, and that was about the xenomorph, of course. That's why it was named that way. And I thought it was a good movie too. So, but I haven't directly seen that they have released something new. We're waiting for some of the TV series too, so we can see something more. And I think I saw some teaser that interview with the vampire when it comes to the TV version. I didn't really like that much that season I have seen, the only one. But it showed up that it might be a new one coming this summer, if I understood it right. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna give it a go or not because I was not that impressed of how they put that together either this time because they changed a little too much in the TV series, even if they try to make it different. Hmm. Ah, thank you, Marisa. I hope so. I can that too someday, but it's about money, and right now I need to plan for the future if it's not going the way I want it. Especially if I maybe have to take my backup plan and go for maybe study next year instead if I can't find anything. Hello, Jenny. How are you? Do you have good weather today, or is it still bad or something so you can't get out on your bike? Hmm. I know you're going a lot out on your bike, but here is not directly bike weather. But I know there is people are still biking in this type of weather too. I think they are crazy. The next House of Dragons. I'm not sure I was watching that one. So Dexter Resurrections. Was that the TV series? No, not. Ah, that's sweet of you, Marissa. You, you are the best, really. I'm very grateful to have you as a friend too. So. You're on a bus. Where are you going? Uh, is it something exciting you're doing, Jenny? This is really fun. And for people that missed it, Lucky was just in the chat too before they left. So, and I should obviously be the guest there tonight. So I'm gonna be in another live tonight. So 6 p.m. UK time. Lucky have a live around that time, and hopefully you can see me again. So I guess I have to look proper still by that time. So no comfy PJs. If you're not gonna have like a PJ party or something, if Lucky said that it's PJ party, Goth PJ party. Oh, you have a cat on you. That is cool. Is it doing this trample thing and then I missed that one. I had cat that did it. Came and stand on the chest when you were lying in the bed and having them trampling and doing this purring all the time. Yeah, I guess it feels good. So I'm not sure. So, thrifting in Great Yarmouth. I hope you're gonna find something good then, because I'm not sure you have found something really the latest when you've been out in the shops, Jenny. Or did you find something last time? 4:47 here. I'm getting ready to sleep. I work nights. Oh, I hope you have a good night then. And thank you for joining the chat, Nia Marie. Thank you, thank you. Mm, good song, bookmark. Dave Gahan, Take Me Back Home. Yeah, could be a good one too. And I actually saw something on Instagram yesterday about one of the most known songs by Depeche Mode, Enjoy the Silence. Didn't actually start it as that type of dancey song. It was meant to be a very slow song from start, but then they showed the progress when they changed it to what this ended up as. And it was still really good from start. And I always love Enjoy the Silence. It's really speaking to my inner side when I listen to that one. I love it. Mm. So I think the Depeche Mode is something that most goths like that is not goth too. So lots of love to you too, Marisa. Oh, it's so nice to see you all here because you're the closest you have to real friends because it's alone to be a goth in this world, especially in Sweden, in the wrong town, when it's not cool to be alternative, especially not in my age. So but I refuse to change. I'm still me, so why should I change just because people think it's not something that has to do with age? Because it don't have anything to do with age. It's about your interest, what you love. And I love the music, I love the aesthetic, I love everything about it. So the only thing I don't like is the people that tell people you can't be and da da da. Depending on what they are in the mood for, blaming you for not being goth enough for. So that's the only thing I don't like with people that say they are goths when they try to force people into one corner and don't understand that we don't share always the same type of life and everything like that. Six eyebrows, yes, to piss everyone off. I don't know if you can see it, but I think those eyebrows is enough to get those hate comments anyway. Because I decided to do with eyeliner today, not use that ordinary pen I used. So. Hmm. Bye bye, Marisa. Have a good weekend. Thank you for being here. So, yeah, it's funny. I don't really understand this eyebrow thing too because it's crazy. It's just makeup. You wash it away. And if you don't like it, don't watch. Easy sold. And we all looking different. And I could have a day when I don't even fill them in because I have light ones, so you can't even see them. So it should look like I have shaved, even if I don't have much. So, "Personal Jesus" is my favorite song. It's a good one that too. So, and I think it's a lot of things behind the lyrics too. There. So, and do you remember the first song you heard with the Depeche Mode that was the one that got you interested in that band? I think my first song that actually catch me first was Master and Servant, and after that was People Are People. And then you have that type of things. Of course, it's songs that I never liked, but they have a lot of songs that I really love to listen to. And I had a working friend on my other place I worked from when I was younger. That was a big uh, Depeche Mode fan back then too, and almost looked like Dave too. So yeah, just can't get enough. Like just get enough. That one is a good one too, Vicky. I agree there. Hmm. Yeah, people are people, so what should it be? You and I together in harmony. Yeah. So yeah. I don't know if we're gonna continue so much longer because I need to do my food, but I will be back later, but not on my own stream. I will be back on Lucky Stream if everything work fine. Yeah, it was probably around 81 because I was not that old back then. I was just like a teenager or something back then. Not maybe even that. 68, 78. I'm born 68, so yeah, I was a teenager back then. So the Rasmus, that is a Finnish band. I'm not listen that much to them, but I know influencer here in town that is alternative influencer. She's huge fan to them and often behind them. She even behind the Sisters of Mercy and the Ben Christus band. What is that band called? Dark something or Black Diamond, I think his band is too, when he's not in Sisters of Mercy. But I saw that they have changed guitarist this time, so it's going to be interesting. Dylan have left Sisters of Mercy now that been there for a very long time, so we're going to see what difference that makes when I see them in November. So I think I'm gonna end this stream right now, and I hope everyone have a wonderful weekend and take care about each other. Be nice, show respect, and stay with. And see you next time. Else, I have a video up tomorrow evening as usual. Of course, evening in Sweden. Then it might be a morning where you live. I don't know. So you have to check the time difference, the time zones, because it's so different depending on where you live. So, thank you for joining the chat and big love to you all and God hugs and stay safe and